Okay, there has been a lot of action with trades this year, and some can give you whiplash. But we haven't seen anything like the record-breaking largest trade in NBA history. Do you know how many teams were involved in that trade?
It was massive. Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis, is the scene. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. DA, it's all you.
Thanks very much.
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Miller is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Duren. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And here's Miller after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Russell. That 3 off the mark. Got a piece of it. Here's Miller. And Miller throws it down hard.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space.
And space is what he had, fellas. Soft defense there.
Trains the three-pointer.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Miller outside. Fires the 3. Miller with another miss. Timberwolves have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Cunningham against Russell. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Edwards. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Russell, no luck.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Tough stuff. Cunningham inside, enduring the fouls and able to get that one off.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
To the middle. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Russell, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play opportunity.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Now, here's Duren. He's tightly guarded. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Now the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Here's Towns. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low. Towns has got 6.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. He didn't let the defender get to him there.
It's Cunningham with the drive. Off with the layup. Timberwolves leading by 3. Down low. Here's Towns. Good, and as this goes to Russell. 8 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now, here is Miller. 5 points in the game. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Detroit. And Towns gets it to go.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
DiVincenzo kicks to Miller. Pass to Duran. Another shot and rejection by McDaniels. Passes to Russell. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Great ball movement there.
To the inside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
Outside Edwards. Russell dishes to Towns. It's good. Towns has got 16.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Miller with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
For your Timberwolves dancers.
Minnesota leading by 6. Outside Matthews. Pass to Moore. Anderson outside. Kick out to Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from Moore.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Oladipo for 3, kept alive. Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
Now here's Matthews. And it's Towns missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
Moore with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Oladipo. Launches a 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He's such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Second free throw, no good.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to Cleveland. Pass to Moore. To the paint. Here's Payne. He kicks it to Anderson. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Anderson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And Oladipo, here we go. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
And here's Payne. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Latrey. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ivy passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Passes it to Payne. Moore outside. Matthews with it. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got 5 points so far.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Whiteside and the jam by Whiteside.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Payne kicks to Moore. Just his first attempt. And it's blocked by Whiteside. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage.
32. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
You know, I love the fact, too, that they've been aggressive in penetrating the defense, attacking that paint, getting the ball inside. So far, their aggressiveness has ruled the day.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Towns is out there with Kyle Anderson, and it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Cunningham kicks to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Pass to Anderson. Edwards against DiVincenzo. From downtown. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Cunningham. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
McDaniels with the ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
It's Miller on the wing. All sorts of time. Misses off the right iron.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Anderson, count it from 12. Anderson's got 6. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Passes it to Duren. And he converts the layup. Duren's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Edwards looking it over. Now here's McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson finds McDaniels. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Miller inside. Working on McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Russell gets it to go.
And slithering inside, D-Lo. That's Russell's length helping him convert against pressure.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Right side, Russell. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get it again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Cunningham passes to DiVincenzo. Ripped away. Cunningham kicks to DiVincenzo. Cunningham's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Russell passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Now Edwards. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
Here's the pass to Gobert. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Here's Cunningham. Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Miller surveying the floor. Cunningham finds DiVincenzo. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And it goes down 2 points.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Morris checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Matthews in for Edwards. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Duren. Nerlens Noel comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Bogdanovich is checked in for Miller. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Dante DiVincenzo. Ivy's checked in for Cunningham.
For the Pistons, Ivy.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Ivy dishes to Oladipo. From past the arc, and he's good on the three ball. Oladipo's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Matthews. And it's Russell at the elbow. Matthews passes to Moore. Over Bogdanovich. The jump hook. No good from Moore. The Pistons have gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. And here's Ivy. No points in the game yet for him. Inside, here's Whiteside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers. You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
Cameron Payne's checked in for D'Angelo Russell.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Passes it to Matthews. A nice shot by McDaniel. McDaniel's got 4 points this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Since going undrafted in 2019, Garrison Matthews has earned a role in the league as a sharpshooter.
Yeah, Kevin, he was on 2-way contracts in his first couple of seasons, but proved to be a useful role player in that third season, which led to a guaranteed contract. Good for Garrison because he can flat out shoot it now, and he's found the niche.
And Matthews kicks to Moore. Dishes to Gobert. Here's Payne. That shot, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to McDaniels. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. McDaniels got 9 points. Detroit's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's McDaniels. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops from McDaniels.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. The kick out to Oladipo.
After a really sharp shooting first quarter, not shooting as well here in the second.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Off target from three-point range. Outside, Bogdanovich. The pass to McDaniels. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Timberwolves on top. They're up by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 18 points and 1 steal. It's been quite a night so far for him. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Their passing is what kept the offense rolling. The communication has been tremendous. Guys are working as a unit and not as individuals. They've got to repeat that kind of ball movement in the second half.
And, Shaq, how about what you saw from the Pistons?
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. The scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the floor for Detroit, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Miller is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the center position. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's his third foul in the game.
First team foul.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on this pass. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's McDaniels. A three-pointer is right on target. McDaniels got 15.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Miller, that's for 2. Hits the jumper in space. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. To the inside. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And stolen by Russell. 90 seconds now into the second half.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge to keep something happening and drawing the contest.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That's good from Cunningham. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Towns for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Cunningham finds DiVincenzo. Miller outside. Just 5 to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That's to Gobert. Shoots over Duren. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Minnesota calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
Kyle Anderson.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The pass to Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Detroit with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Towns with the steal. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Russell's got 11 points.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options. And for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Cunningham passes to Duran. And it's Miller in the corner. Five to shoot. To the middle. Here's Duran.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Anderson with the ball. He has 6. Towns trying to get open, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from the Pistons?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Moore is checked in for Minnesota. Cunningham kicks to Miller. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Haynes checked in, passes to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jalen Duran.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And Towns drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards can't hit. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Cunningham dishes it to Miller. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Moore finds Payne, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. Payne hits them both. Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Ivy passes to Noel.
And when it comes to the paint, Noel owns it. He really takes on any defender head on. And as a result, gets a lot of foul calls because of his aggressiveness.
Pistons have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Outside Edwards. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Noel, so they take the lead. Anderson's got 9. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Pistons have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
At the line for 1.
Minnesota's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The pass to Edwards. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Moore with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Edwards against Bogdanovich. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And Noel kicks to Ivy. Back to Noel. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 5. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. The kick out to Anderson. There's the 3. Detroit with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Bogdanovich. Knocked away. Goes back up. Count that one.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Here's Anderson. Here's Towns. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And Anderson gets it to go.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Passes it to Ivy. Oladipo outside. Kicks it to Ivy. The feed to Noel. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Assist goes to
Noel's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. 17 seconds left in the third. Ivy passes to Bogdanovich. Ivy dishes to Oladipo. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back in a moment. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
All right, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Miller inside. Edwards defending. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And it's Russell in the corner. From 12 feet out.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Outside, Towns. And the pass to Gobert. DiVincenzo against Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
And no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Towns, the pass to Russell. Now here's McDaniel. Now the dish to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
Anthony Towns.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons making a change here. Ivy's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half. Just drawing a ton of fouls.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Miller outside. Tries again. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Just 5 on the clock. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Cunningham with some nice D. It's tipped. Ivy passes to Stewart. No good there. Timberwolves go the other way with it. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
And the Timberwolves call time.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Launches it. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. He dishes it to McDaniels. Feeds it to Towns. Bucket is good. 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham passes to Stewart. A rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over to the wing. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Russell passes to McDaniels. Minnesota gets it back. And a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Gobert finds McDaniel. That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Well, I like the fact they're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive glass in the second half. Getting a ton of second chance points as a result.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sidelines.
Richardson, he's checked in for Detroit. That one goes in. That's now 32 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Stewart, and he finishes nicely on the way.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Now, here is Russell. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Edwards, that's good.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy. He's always ready to turn it around.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, he completely took over, I think, on both ends of the floor. Scoring with authority and influencing a lot of plays, almost every play. This was the kind of night you dream about as a player.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Looking to get it going. And that one's good. Russell.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
Pass to DiVincenzo for three. The Pistons rebound. Bagley, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for two.
And McDaniels drops them both. Pistons trail by 9. DiVincenzo kicks to Miller. The three. Towns with the steal. McDaniels in the post. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Now Russell. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And finish off by Bagley.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Russell against DiVincenzo. Russell, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Miller outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Offensive rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Stewart checked in for the Pistons. He hits the second from the line. Time running out for the Pistons. Stolen by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way.
On the fast break, D'Angelo gets a good release down court. Finishes the job there.
Miller with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. It's Miller on the way. For the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And Edwards drops them both. And here's Ivy. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Miller, right side. Takes a three. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Pistons.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels pitch to Russell. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. And here are the Pistons. It's a 13-point game. A second chance effort. Miller, no up. So it's the Timberwolves now. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. Russell looking around. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.